That's why you do when you start. You just start off going.
Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome to the Wiggins Unplugged. So, look, let's talk about it. What y'all got to say today?
We announced ourselves.
We already announced ourselves. So,
doing that every time.
what y'all think about relationships?
Hello. Say hi at least.
She did say hi. I said hi. Y'all ready?
All this stuff,
We
Y'all live.
We live. So, well, we
No,
normal
we do it,
people.
we
I
do
mean,
it.
this is us. Like,
We live. You got to
Live is
right. We live. So,
Flinttown, America.
Right.
Welcome to the Wiggins Family Show Unplugged. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Today we're supposed to be talking about relationships.
Yeah.
And the master teacher got all these beautiful children here, as well as the first lady. Let's get to it, y'all. What y'all talking about?
wait. How you feel about relationships, bro?
For me,
Yeah.
the thing about relationships, it goes different levels. You know, it's whether you're talking about your significant other, your brother, your sister, your kids, anybody that you have a tie and I don't say a soul tie, but a bond of love to, and it's there from the root that you can't really escape. You know, I think learning how to, adjust to different, adversity, going through it with them, like struggles and whatever, hard times and stuff we just ain't used to going through with people who we love and care about the most and what we want from them and what they want from us, expectations and stuff like that. You know, all of that, like, from my experience is based on what I know. You gotta be a stand-up person with yourself first to even be able to even see a fruitful relationship with whoever you're dealing with. You gotta be able to be stand-up with yourself. Like, if you're a person that's in denial with yourself or denial about what you do and the errors that you do create for yourself, then
I think there are all type of relationships. You got sexual relationships, you got marital relationships, you got friend relationships. It's on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? So, is there when you say relationships as far as a partner or you get emotionally tied to people, especially during sex. You know what I'm saying? Once you start with the sex and all that, baby, them ties is there. So you got to be mindful who you even have sex with. Because they think you in a relationship. You know y'all ain't in no relationship. You know what I'm saying? But those ties are there.
Soul ties.
Yeah. So you just got to be mindful and be careful.
Now, that's when, like, if dealing in, when we talk about relationships, like you said, it's all type of relationships. And each and every one of us is in relationship with somebody.
right.
I have a relationship
that's
with you guys. Y'all my children.
right.
We have a good relationship.
Right.
Well, I also been married 48 years. I have a relationship with my husband, which is a different kind of relationship than
Right.
it is with you guys.
Right.
I have relationship with my coworkers. I have relationship with my in-laws. I have relationship with my other family. So it's like you say, it's all types. But when we're talking about relationships today, it's how to get through good and bad relationships. That's what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
But we want to talk about how to overcome some difficult stuff in relationships. Like, since everybody else like this kind of stuff on relationships, I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been married for 48 years. But even before I got married, I had other relationships. And you can have bad relationships, like abusive relationships. You know, and it's a lot of that still on today.
Right.
Being in with someone is very abusive to you, and it can be physical or emotional. See, we have all this kind of relationship stuff we got to deal with. So, I have been in a abusive relationship when I was younger, way before I married y'all dad, and it wasn't nice.
And the question that being what did you realize? When did you realize you wasn't gonna take that kind of abuse from someone?
I laid black both of my eyes and picked up my 4-month-old nephew and said, drop him, I run out that door. And once he got through my tail, that was the end of that relationship.
Wow.
But I had to get away from him altogether to end that relationship.
Which that was never a good relationship from the start.
No, because he was too controlling. That's bad relationship. Unhealthy relationship. When you got somebody that's controlling,
Yeah.
you know, want to control every part of you.
That control is good. You can see that. You gotta see that.
Your possessions, your things,
Yeah.
they don't want you.
People
and
show
you
themselves.
can't be free to a certain degree or to a certain extent as far as being yourself, like being sociable, being like that. You know, that can be an issue.
You can see
That can be an
signs
issue
of everything.
for anybody.
You can see the signs with anybody before they even go further. You gotta people know this person. I heard about this. You gotta run before it get too deep because you can see that stuff. They show their hand.
Like
you overlook. You like, dang, I ain't know they had it months later. He didn't know this, but you ain't know he was like. No, you did know they was like that. You just gotta be looking and paying attention. People show you their hand before you even know it. You just overlook it. Oh, that was love. Nah, it ain't love. Love ain't gonna feel like that. Love don't even hurt.
I deal with that stuff for 7 years.
Love don't even
But see,
supposed to
people
hurt.
want to say,
That's one at a time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I dealt with that stuff for 7 years, and they wasn't happy, wasn't pleased, but now, I don't deal with that stuff. I ain't going for that stuff no more.
you know, see
I
when,
dealt with that for 7
when you-
years.
when you-
I'm
the-
straight.
see the-
I'm not going through that no more.
But see, how many sleepless nights that you couldn't sleep that you had to go through before you realized? I'm talking about where you had to stay up 24 hours stressing because whatever's going on with your relationship or whoever you love or whatever that you deal with on that level, whether it's your kids, whoever,
Yeah.
that you had to lose sleep because of something so mind-bothering or emotionally disturbing to where you're like, you know what, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You had to come to that point several times. You know what I'm saying? So dealing with relationships, you got to be able to recognize what's good for you with these people now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With whoever it is. Now, if I know I had to go through all this stuff, I'd be a fool not to guard my heart a little wiser, not to be a little smarter, not to try to talk to these people that I want this relationship with and let them know, like, I'm set up like this for real. Like, this is how I'm set up for real. Like, this is how I see it. And if it's all positive, dealing with these people, if they going against how you see things, I ain't saying all positive, like, oh, I'm just righteous. I'm saying positive, like, it can't do nothing but build you up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's never gonna make you feel like you ain't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or like what you doing, well, I can't trust you to be better or reliable. Like the evidence ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the evidence that you giving to these people is showing them. I'm showing you like this is. I can only do so much. I can't be Jesus in your life for you.
Right.
Man.
Say that.
You see what I'm
Say
saying?
that, brother. Yeah.
So don't expect me to save you out of every time you need me for something, or you need this or for something, or you expect this of me because when I can't do it for myself and I'm feeling like don't nobody care for how I feel right now.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't getting that energy from the people I love. It's not their fault, right? But it's my fault for not recognizing how this person in this relationship may not be able to reach me there yet. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
Or that I may
right.
not be able to reach them there. But if we never express these ideas and thoughts on how we really feel about something to each other, we'll never grow. And if we are stuck in this non-growth, our relationships is bad and toxic to where we stand in places we don't belong.
Absolutely.
We don't belong not because we can't make it right, because nobody mind and heart can get in shape to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the distrust, the brokenheartedness, the hurt from whoever else, the lies from whoever else.
Mm-hmm.
Trauma from before.
The trauma from before. I've been there on a serious level. I've been with my kids' mama. You know, I don't hate her for my lessons from her, but I learned some strong ones.
You
You see what I'm saying?
Communication is legal.
That's
That's the key
important.
thing. Communicating is everything.
Communication. But when what I'm saying, the community, that's what I'm saying. When you in a relationship dealing with certain people, when they don't value you. When they don't value you, and it's not nothing pertaining to my life now, but through my experiences, what I've been through, dealing with people and places and things that was tied to relationships. It had a hold on me to where when it wasn't right, I wasn't right. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't. That's why I say the sleepless nights. The question ago, how many sleepless 24 hours I done been up stressing about something that I couldn't sleep if I wanted to because it was bothering me so bad emotionally. So I'm doing wild and crazy stuff, getting myself in trouble, making myself look like a fool over emotions I didn't understand. Relationships. Not knowing what I was getting myself, but now I know what to expect. So my expectations is they got to line up like this because I'm too close to going back to this point, to this person, with this person, or that person. I'm just bringing back old memories in these relationships. Memories I done seen before, and it is making me not shell up like, what do I do? But I can't say I'm going through with the same person because this is a different reality now. So what it is I got to do is correct myself again.
Absolutely.
I got to correct myself again. Because if I'm going through the same thing, I am doing something similar to myself. And I can see, I know what I done did. I know what I done did. That's what I'm saying. So when I want to make things right, but that's the thing about me, I'm willing to make the changes. They might not change when, see, you think I'm going to tell you I'm changed today and I'm a better person today in this relationship. I am because the evidence show that my timing of what I do, I care, I'm concerned with you eat, you want to do this with my woman, far as. When my brother and sister, we all, got different, like Mama said. But with as far as my relationship, now, I'm going to make sure my woman got the things she needs, period. I don't care what I done messed up and did and made mistakes and did. And if I made the mistakes, I let you know, like, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, and guess what? I ain't gonna be out 24 late to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm in the bed at 9, 10:30, 11 o'clock every day.
Right.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying? Now that ain't always what I want to do. Sometimes I wanna be to myself, and I don't want to be around nobody, right? Love my woman, love my kids, love my mom and daddy, but now I just can't. Right now, I need to be to myself. Not because I don't care, but because I care a lot. I want to make sure I'm getting myself together.
That's right.
Because if I go around toxic around my people, mad about my relationships, right? How is that gonna help y'all? How is that gonna help y'all through y'all relationship? Like if I can go through this and I can make the changes, and y'all can see my ups and downs, and whether say I'm talking about it, some things that bother me, or somebody else talking to you about something that's bothering them, and it's like, okay, well, how can we fix this? How can we fix this? How can we make it right? Well, the one thing is, I got to want to trust you to do right now, by me. I got to trust you to want. I can't, because if I think about what you did, or what I've been through and the hurt of that, if I think about that in the back of my imagination, the ideas of what could have happened or should have happened because of what went on your phone, or what I had feelings about you doing late night when you ain't come home, or you ignore me, and all the emotional this is emotional chaos. And man can feel like that, and women can feel like that. The reason why the relationship people fight, beat each other up, kill each other, I done witnessed it all, right? I mean, I got homeboys that got killed by women. I know women that got killed by their men. This is real life.
Right.
So I could have been there. Like, I could have been there. Not killed nobody, but I'm saying I could have been there. I could have been there to where I emotionally lost myself got so caught up in emotion to where I felt played that much to where I see that some people that's weak, they go to that extent because the emotion's so strong. They don't know how to turn away from nothing but hurting the person extremely for what they feel. And then we call them crazy. No, they is crazy because they crazy people, but they crazy because the emotional effect is stronger on some people than others because it's never been disciplined.
It's what it is that when you say that emotional thing, when they got so down deep inside,
it's so deep in you.
It's in there. Well, you'd have been hurt, and you done lost so much trust, and you can't see
it's like,
nothing else. You do want to hurt somebody, but you don't hurt them. So to keep from hurting.
Instead of hurting them physically, people can hurt them silently or with neglect or rejection or but the thing is how you feel, but payback. But if we're in a relationship, how do we come? If we can't make it work, how do we agree to disagree? Or how do we agree to let it go without falling out and being enemies?
Now, when you were in, put like this, all about
You see what I'm
what
saying?
took place in that relationship. What caused that relationship to get that far where you lose trust, when you date that person and hurt you. So, you know, and like infidelity, you know, that can destroy a relationship. And it can destroy a person, you know. And sometimes you want to go, you can't go, you need to go, you feel like, okay, they don't have no respect for me, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no respect for me. Anytime you do this to me, you don't respect me, you don't love me, you don't care about me. But then they in your ear always saying what? I love you, this is how it is, I love you, no matter what, I love you. And then after a while, we hear that so much, we start really thinking, okay, maybe they do love us and they just made a mistake, because that's just how they are. This go for man or woman. It ain't just all men do this.
Right.
Women do it too. So I'm just, you know, it's that go both ways. So when I'm talking, I ain't just talking about what a man can do to a woman, or not like I'm talking about what a man or a woman can do to a person, to the opposite sex, where the pain is still real. If she cheat on him, it hurts. If he cheat on her, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? And the trust part, that what takes the long. You can get over a lot of that stuff, but it's so hard to trust somebody once you've been hurt and they didn't play you like that, because you feel like, okay, you done did it once, you're gonna do it again.
But you,
and it's hard to for. I'm talking from a woman now.
yeah.
It's hard for a woman to regain trust back, especially when she put all her all into a relationship. It's hard, and I don't know how you have to tell me if when a woman cheat on a man, how a man trust is, because I don't know what your trust level is.
I've been there.
You know, when that happens, when that woman cheat on you guys.
Yeah.
But I can tell you how it feels when a woman get cheated on, okay, or hurt. And yeah, it make you want to kill them. But then it's hard for a woman to function in different areas, even sexually, because her mind will go on that, thinking about being with that other woman.
That's,
you know what
that's
I'm saying?
what I'm saying. The idea of something
you're always
happening.
looking at yourself. What's wrong with me? Why I have to go through this? You know what I'm saying? You start beating up on yourself. You questioning yourself. So what I learned to do as a woman, I know my worth. And I feel like, hey, if man don't want me, hey, go do you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do me. You know what I'm saying?
Real, you know
I
better.
can do me. But because see, I had over years you learn this kind of stuff.
But
it's you have to start. You do have to. I'm gonna tell you, if you plan on staying in that relationship, it's a such thing called forgiveness.
and you
But
got to have a heart for
trust.
it.
But that trust still will be there, even though you forgave them. You never forget.
You don't forget. You ain't gonna never forget.
And
You don't
anyone
never
when a
forget.
man
I mean,
say
and
they
it
forget
get-
that, they
And
lie.
guess what? And guess what? If I did something wrong to my woman, if I did something wrong that she know I done wrong, or she did something to find out it was something wrong going on, right? I'm willing to correct myself. However many times it takes, you know why? Because me as a man, I gotta believe I can be better. I ain't gotta continue to make them same mistakes. I gotta believe that, and I wanted you to stick around so I can prove it to you, but I can't prove it to you overnight. You got to trust the process. And see how reliable and how I am providing. How I am with the kids, the family. What your family think about me with you? How do they value me? All of this makes a big difference when you're trying to be in real relationships with people. Because that's going to make the difference. Right. The energy, if somebody's not feeling me or don't like me, it's because I don't mind, I'm this person wherever I am, right? It's going to be evident. That's the evidence. The evidence, nobody has to tell you something that's visibly seen and recognized. Right. You can see it, you can understand it. But everybody can see something and not understand it. Like they had did a lot of things, like miracles too. Right. I seen it, but I didn't understand it. Most of them couldn't believe it and still don't believe it. You see what I'm saying? But don't mean it wasn't true. Don't mean I couldn't change. You think it's a miracle if I change and stop doing this? No, it is a miracle if I stop because I want to stop. But the miracle is the fact that I'm making the changes. And I'm not trying to just say, man, screw what you saying, F what y'all talking about. I'm going to do me regardless. I got my money up. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm going to go buy another house. Go do all this. Whatever. I ain't like that. Instead, I'm humbling myself and say, you know what? I want us to build together still.
Absolutely.
Because I know what I got with you. I know what I got with you. I know that what you done put up with from me. I know how many times you forgave me when you shouldn't have forgave me. And I should have told you, just go on, man. Go on. Because you're going to make me feel bad about myself before I can make you feel better.
Right.
Because of this. But see, the thing is, if you hold this against me and you resisting me, not that you, like you say, you hold it in the back of your head. So now you got resistance towards me. Little things can irritate you with me, and I'm wondering why you acting like this. And really it's something you can't get out your mind. And I'm doing everything right, but this still going on. You still can't trust me. So now, guess what? The way you acting like that, I can't trust me either, because now you ain't giving me the attention somewhere I need it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to tell you, you need to pay attention to. You're not watching.
Right.
So now somebody else watching me because I move like that, right? The same way I got you, I move like that to make you watch me. Why you can't watch me the same way now? Watch me no matter what. And as long as you see me providing and giving you my all and loving you and talking to you, encouraging you, making sure you want to eat every day. You don't have to ask me what I want to eat. That's what I do. You're going to be straight. As long as you're with me, because I'm the man. If I mess up, I understand that. You can get mad at me. But if you leave me, you still going to be a fool like I am. You see what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I can't speak for the next person. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing in this relationship, because the evidence is you've been with me long enough to know that I will make it better. I am the one you want to lay with at night, because at the end of the day, I ain't got no ill will towards nobody. You notice how my heart feels towards people. When people think I don't care about nobody, you know the deeper parts of me, who I believe in at night. You might hear me whispering over there when I'm turned on the other side of the bed. I'm talking to God at night. You see what I'm saying? That's why you're still with me, because you know I messed up. And I explained to you, listen, the things I'm doing, I was a lot worse, and you know that. Things not the same, because the evidence in my relationship, you've seen what I was doing when I was messing up. I couldn't stop it myself. Like I explained to people, I lived a rock star lifestyle. I didn't do no cocaine, you know, but I did mess with other stuff that'll keep me wild and ready to party. You know what I'm saying? That's cocaine.
No, you ain't do hard work.
It's two different forms. We ain't here to talk about this. We ain't here to talk about all this. Look, that's two different things, and we ain't talking about that. This ain't drugs anonymous in here. Not today. We had one of them AA meetings, you know, whatever else you want to do. We all. But anyway, back to reality. Reality is the relationships that we have been in thus far. All of us know enough by now to know a sign of something gonna get stronger, or if anything other than that, we in denial and we being naive, and we gonna be in a stuck place for a long time, just because we feel comfortable somewhere. You don't want to be somewhere because it just feel comfortable. But the challenge is this: how can we grow together? How can we make a difference in the lives of the people we around? And how can we be effective in our youth while we can? What I mean, our youth while we still got years to do it. With this person, if they're against that, then they not with you.
Right.
They not with you. Now we can be cool. We can mess around, but I ain't gonna be the fool to make you my everything if you can't show me everything I need to see. I'll be a fool to do so. But see, that's why it's about being wise, having wisdom. I didn't pay for it. I earned it. You see what I'm saying? I was dealing with women 20 years of my life out of the 38 on a deep level. Older women at that. Never my age. Women 20 years older than me now still think I'm they age. Not because I mess with them, but because I can relate to women. You see what I'm saying? So, but that relating to women slowed me down, because I felt like I had to have a woman around me for me to go get ahead at times. When I wanted to be lazy as a man. When I wanted to, you see what I'm saying? When I wanted to be lazy as a man, and I needed a woman because she wanted to pay the bills when I didn't.
See, that's.
I wanted to keep some money in my pocket and make it look like I got money. Find myself out there messing around like I was doing cheap. Now I blew the money. Not every time. But these have been instances in my 20 years of dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? A lot of instances to where I could have got ahead, could have been a sharp individual, but I made blind mistakes. And I say blind because I didn't have the guidance to know that that mistake was going to really get me in that specific position or that spot. If I would have knew it, what I was going to head to, I would have resisted because my heartache hurted too. The heartache hurted so bad. Once I got in there, I'm talking about tears as a grown man that I reflect back on things I've been through in my relationship like, wow. It was times I really didn't know if I wanted to live because I didn't know how to figure it out. Like, I didn't know how, if I can't get it right, why I gotta live? I felt like that before. I didn't never say I wanted to kill myself. I just was like, I felt like, God, just take me now. If I gotta go through all this and I don't know how to do it. If I'm gonna do it wrong, take me now. Why I want to do it right. That way I ain't gotta worry about the wrong. I felt like that a long time as a young boy. If I gotta mess up and can't get it right like I want to, take me now. And I still believe like that, but I just believe I got to put the work in. When I got shot, I said, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. God ain't dealt with me. I talked to him the whole time till I passed out if I didn't put the mask on my face. But in that time doing relationships, right? Doing relationships, I was in a relationship then, right? That was one of the most emotional times in my life. When I got shot in a relationship with my kids, man. I never felt so abandoned. You see what I'm saying? That scarred me just to see that I poured everything. I didn't see not being with this woman. I couldn't see not being with my kid's mother. I couldn't see it. Like, she gonna always love me. It showed me a whole different person. You see what I'm saying? Not that I didn't do things, but the things she did, she matched me. That was bad. If you match what I did with unfaithfulness, you are no gooder than I am. At all. I needed a woman to do that, be faithful when I couldn't be faithful, and show me that I ain't gonna turn my back on. That's what take me out of the madness. The woman can't never make you feel like you bad when you mess up. If you making him feel bad when you mess up, when you do that, you can't make him feel wrong if you do something. If you're not making him feel good by not doing the things you do. What I mean by this, if you doing the same thing, listen, if you cheating and he's cheating.
Okay, I got you now.
I got my words mixed up.
Okay.
I got my words mixed up, but this is what I'm saying. If you cheating, like I experienced with my kid's mother, I ain't ashamed to say it. I had the evidence that she was dealing with other men. My heart couldn't let things go. I couldn't believe. Either I'm stupid for how she treated me, because you don't get treated like this unless a woman likes somebody else. Or got other men that's in her ear that she look at and respect more than you. You understand? And she told me, I wish you was older. Many times, I wish you was older because you can this and that. Just to find out the man you was dealing with.
She should have married an older man.
But what I'm saying is,
with a kid.
But what I'm saying is, she didn't see it at the time.
Right.
We ain't here to talk about that. But
we ain't here to talk about that.
Okay.
It is whatever. But what I'm saying is, my relationships, right? My relationships have took me through places I didn't know how to think straight at times, you know. But now I can think, like I can literally think and know when I'm wrong, know why I'm right, or know why I'm wrong. Like I'm not gonna act like I'm right when I know I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna act like sit here and deny something and then make you look like you feel stupid. I'll be quiet before I make you feel stupid about it, and you just be mad how you mad. But at the end of the day,
right.
And at the end of the day, but I'm still grieved. If it's grieving, I'm having some type of grievement over this fusion that you feel like you can't trust me. I'm hurting.
Okay.
I hurt.
Okay, so when you say they feel like they can't trust you, like I was just explaining earlier, when a woman hurt and she know the man that hurt her, it's hard to build trust. Okay, it's hard to build trust back. You know, it takes time. It don't mean you don't love them. It's just hard to trust. So that's something that you have to really gain back. That man got to gain that trust back. You know, loyalty is everything for real.
Yes, it is.
Loyalty is a lifeline.
Absolutely. It is though, for real.
It is. It's not living. Yeah.
Everything is a lifestyle that you have to live every day.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. How do y'all feel about women dealing with men, and they know these women these men are married or in a relationship, do the woman get mad at the man or she get mad at both of them?
Hold on before you get to that place. No, literally.
I want to know.
Before you say that, because is this man in an active relationship with this married woman to where they're still together and they pursuing staying together? And this woman, that's different from because it's a situation you could be a man and married to someone. Many people like that, but they far away from the person they not married to. Like to where I'm really it's valid that I can talk to you. I can make you my woman if I want to, but I gotta take care of some things on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what that is. Then you got people who want to play while they married and plan on playing while they married.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that's married in couples that's okay with swinging with couples.
Yeah.
How can you go against that? That's why people do it, because you got people promoting it.
Mm-hmm.
You got people saying we can do this actually. So we want to look at it like we got to do it by the book and by the scripture. Yes, they say, well, but the world is evolving until we're gonna do it the way we want to. That's why you see two men with one, three women with one man, and they openly doing it.
That's
You see what I'm saying?
insane, though.
But that's going to show y'all like it ain't about your relationship no more. It's about what we want to make. That's what the world putting out here. It's how we want it. Your little, I want him to be faithful. He got this man over here got 3 women, and they treat him like a king. You understand what I'm saying? And they know they eat all together. They plan it. This is they. How do you get that psychological fantasy, a reality? That's out your head, the reality. So when you say married and dealing with somebody, people do it willfully.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? It's about who you dealing with and why you dealing with this person. Why they married? And what's the reason for it? What's the reason for it? Is it just something that happened like this, or are we cheating and
He's just cheating to be cheating.
you know what I'm saying? What's the reason for it?
Mm-hmm.
Some guys, well, some men like to have 2 women.
Or multiple women.
Really, whatever.
That's make it plain like what it really is. Like that's what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
But what kind of woman want to have multiple men?
And she do
Yeah,
it.
and that's why y'all in relationship, ask him, y'all want to just have an open relationship?
And they do
You
it.
do you, I do me.
It's
If you just want me,
generation just
stop doing what you do.
It ain't like it used to be back in the day when it was based off really loving each other. This today, it's too much. It's too much.
They don't respect that. So going back to the relationship, it's all about the relationship, right? This is why relationships will not work in a lot of people's lives. They don't have no real base to face it off of. Base it off of. They don't have no foundation to base their relationship off of. Everything around them is fabricated.
Some people never even had nobody in their family ever probably been together that long.
That's right.
So that's another thing. People ain't used to seeing that.
People ain't got a family that it's 10 to 1, I believe, in here in Flint, where you can get 10 people that's in. 10 families that 2 or 3 people might be in them families married for 50 years or a long time, and the rest nobody married.
Because that
Or you might have some families dating in them, get everybody to have kids since they was in the 50s and 20s. Back in the 1950s.
That almost don't even exist no more. People being married that long.
It don't.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like they don't see that common. When you see it every day, you like, man, I want mine just like that. But you gotta see that every day, or see people been through it and fought through it that long and still together. It's about what you're willing to take or try to do together to make it work for so long. But you have to fight. You're gonna fight together to make it work.
That's why don't put no. When you put a title on something, you gotta understand what y'all really doing, man. Like, why are we really? What are we doing? We can't, cause right now, like I said, go back to that comfortable thing. Like we had so much time went by, you ain't, y'all still in the same place. Like y'all don't know how to love each other no better. You doing the same routine, touchy sucky or whatever else you doing. You know what I mean? That's boring. It's old. What else? That's why we argue so much, because we don't know how to do nothing else.
That's why you gotta make your relationship. You gotta be close to God.
That's all I wanted somebody to say.
If you wanted to work for
you can't do it on your own.
No, you gotta have God.
That's the whole moral of the story. I can't do this relationship thing with no guidance of somebody who can show me better. If I trust in this woman to do it, she gonna fail. If I trust this man to do it, he gonna fail. You know why? Because neither one of us believing in something that can build us both. I said, encourage me. How can you do these things without a source to teach you it? The source is information, knowledge. Knowledge from what? A higher power. Higher power what? What you taught to recognize as good, to use these principles and values into your life.
People base their relationship off love and hip hop. You can't base your stuff off what a celebrity doing. You gotta base your relationship off what y'all doing.
Right.
You can't beat them. You
That's
got
that
them.
fantasy stuff.
You gotta be love who love you. Because if not, you're gonna be sitting there lost. You gotta love who love you. They let them do them. Don't base your relationship off their status and how they live. That's you gonna never have nothing for yourself. Love who love you. And you gotta get close to God with your relationship and make it work.
And I'm
no way around
that
it.
because I can say that. I've been married 48 years. Have it all been roses? No. I'm telling a lie if I say everything was good. No. It took a lot of work. But the main thing, it took God. God is the reason that me and y'all daddy is still together.
Did he make y'all do it? No. Did he make y'all stay together? No. Listen, that ain't a trick question, Mom. No. God did it. He did it, but he didn't make y'all do it. He was the reason why it happened, right? He didn't make y'all. Y'all gotta stay together. Y'all had to do that. Is what I'm saying.
We put the work in.
But God was there to
But
keep
without
it.
God, they probably would have been married 48 years.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been.
Right.
We wouldn't have been without God
Not
being the
still
center
living
of
with
my
God.
life. If he wouldn't have been the center of my life, I'm talking about me now. I can't speak for nobody else right now. I'm gonna talk for Deborah. If it wasn't for God, I might have would have left you that years ago. I mean seriously. But it was only by the grace of God I stayed in this marriage. Because I just felt this is where I belong with him.
Right.
It's like he joined us together. No matter what we did in our life, it just seemed like God always pulled me back to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how I feel. God always been the center of it since I've been saved. Since I've been saved, yes, he's been the center of our relationship, and I know how to pray, and I know how to go in prayer. Yes, I can still think of stuff that happened, and I still had, okay, Lord, I need you to get this out of my head. I don't need to drill on this, okay? Because it ain't no good thoughts, okay? And I had to pray. But my mother said something to me years ago, and my big sister, I want to divorce you, Dad. Because I got to the point I was just tired of the life, okay, we was living. The drugs and all that inconsistency and all this different stuff. And I had told my mama, I said, I'm going to divorce you. And my mama told me this. She said, you got a good husband. I know Ronnie get out.
This before he even got himself together.
Yeah. This is your grandmother saying.
So 40 years ago.
Yeah.
48.
What you hear me?
Maybe
Your grandmother told me this.
Yeah.
She said, I know Ronnie get high.
That was a long time ago.
She said, but Ronnie love you and love them kids. Yeah. No matter what he do.
And it's how true it is. After all that, look at how far he really came and how much he been
Yeah,
blessed.
but I mean,
from when he was in the point, he ain't got nothing what he got today. Everything she said was a prophecy, and it came true.
Yeah.
And you know what? I asked her.
She knew something.
Yeah, but I felt some kind of way because I wanted out, and she gonna tell me to stay in.
You would have still she would have still thinking the man.
This is a one show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta do 3 of them.
But
Edit that out.
Oh.
but anyway.
We're gonna go to 7.
Anyway,
That's fine.
I listened to my mother, but I had
give
to.
us 15 more minutes to clear it up. Clear it up, clean it up.
I listened to my mother. I struggled with it. And I asked her, I said, well, but Mama, you divorced my daddy. And she started telling me this, and she said, but, you can't divorce mine. Okay? But you gonna divorce my daddy, but I can't divorce him. And you see what I've been going through. But he love you and them kids. That's all I need to say. He love you and them kids. So I said, okay. So I wasn't saved at that time. But once I got saved, I started really talking to God. I said, Lord, because then it still came across my mind. And one day I was just sitting down and I was looking at it. And then I heard just like I'm here talking to y'all. Holy Spirit told me, you can't leave him. You can't leave him. I wanted to leave him. And so you can't.
So many people lie.
So,
Depending on that. More of your kids.
I don't know, but we still together. With all the stuff that we've been through, and we've been through some tornadoes and some tsunamis and all of that stuff, but God kept us together. He kept us together. But everybody can't be like that. Everybody you connect yourself with, it ain't God's plan for you to be with that person.
Because what y'all just said, and that's just the bottom line, is not God's plan.
Yeah, it's not God's
And
plan.
if that person don't have enough respect for God, like not that I gotta go around and say I believe in God. No, respect for God, to where you know if I ain't being led by or taught to do it a certain way, and it's coming from something like this, like some structures, the books or positive book, then the chances of us doing it on what we think we know, it's gonna take us a long time to get it right. Okay, unless we can make up for it with other things, money and everything else. Okay, then I can make anybody forget about relationship. You know?
Well, I don't know about that, but anyway, let's hear more from Quay and D, because y'all know what, y'all a bit quieter than me and Ivory and Sean.
Right.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm
But
taking
what
it
do y'all have a taken? Do you have a question for us?
Nope. I love y'all though.
We love you.
I know that.
We love you too.
Oh, I got a question.
Okay.
Relationships, right?
Yeah.
What relationship caused you the greatest pain? Boyfriend, girlfriend, your dad, sister, brother?
all of them.
The one that caused the most heartache
Probably a parent.
is a person that the one I believe that caused you the most heartache is a intimate relationship, like soul, physical, intimate relationship. Those are the ones that hurt the most. Some people never come back from them.
Right.
Did I say something?
People can be mad at their mom and brother forever and don't talk to them no more. But person drink themselves to death that they love her left.
Yeah.
But you know what? I had a relationship with a friend in the church. And
Just a friend.
I'm not gonna say no name.
I said just a friend.
Oh, just a friend. And this hurted me because I was saved then. That was the most hurt I had saved was a church hurt. Somebody that's in the church and professing that they a child of God, and that was the worst hurt I ever had. You know, in a relationship. And it showed me something that even in the church, we got to be careful that we don't take our faith and put it everywhere except where it belongs. It belongs with God, not with man. Man will make you fall, like you said earlier.
Indeed.
They will make you cry.
It's going to happen.
See, and God, He will always pick me up.
Every time.
You know what I'm
Every
saying?
time.
So that's what hurted me. I put thinking, okay, by them being in church and this and that, they wouldn't hurt me. You know, I wasn't even looking for them to be hurt. I'm thinking because you're in church.
No.
You know.
But we learned that.
But I learned.
We learned that. We learned that
So
the church
you can
don't
have-
make you righteous.
You can have some church hurt.
God help you get righteous.
Right. The relationship between
I
you
am
and
the
God.
church.
Right.
I ain't gonna even say
The
the
church.
church.
You
I
are
am
the church. You're right.
I'm
right.
gonna say in the people that I fellowship with. Okay.
Any relationship can hurt when it's betrayal involved. I don't care what it is, friendship, cousin, whatever, relationship, girlfriend. It all hurts when it's betrayal involved. Especially when you don't expect somebody to do something that you wouldn't do, and damn, you really did that to me. Like you do that to me, you don't expect it. That hurts.
And that could be from that goes back. They gotta be. That's the deepest hurt is an intimate relationship.
Yeah.
All hurt can be from any relationship.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Any hurt can be from.
As long as you love it,
Majority relationship.
But when your heart is tied with that person, oh, you gonna hurt, baby. You gonna hurt. You ain't sleeping. You ain't eating. You wake up and down. Yeah, I done been there. I know. Yeah.
But see, and I think that's if you ever got to get to that place, somebody did it wrong.
Yeah, it had to be.
Somebody did it wrong. Whether it was both of
y'all
them
did
or,
it right. Both of
or,
y'all.
or
Both
just
of
me
them
not
did it
knowing
wrong.
how to look at this thing, and I deceived myself thinking my heart was hard. I was believing it the right way because my own heart could deceive me too.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? My own heart could tell me this is what I'm supposed to do, and it was never the heart. That was your own thought telling you this is what your heart wants. And guess what? You gonna learn real quick whether or not it was the right heart that told you.
Right.
Your mind and your heart on the same page, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway,
Anything you want to say, D?
Well, we all just gotta focus on getting better every day. Like it's never I'm good once for all.
Right.
You can be saved once for all, but you gotta believe in the one who saved all. You just can't. I'm talking about if you want to get it right, you gotta work on yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to be saved, you gotta go to the one who saved all.
Right.
But if you want to get yourself together, you gotta start in the small places. You gotta work at it every day, and you gotta see change to be changed. If you don't see the change, you need the change. You can never be the change that's expected.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I look at it.
Okay. Everybody good? No questions out there? Y'all good over there online?
Do we have any questions?
We appreciate y'all watching us. Stay tuned.
And wait a minute, we may
I
have
got
some.
you that.
But we want to shout out to everybody that's
We
watching
love
us.
you.
Okay, come in now.
What you saying?
This part of the Wiggins podcast. This the CEO. This CEO, baby.
What did he say?
With that trumpet you on.
He said he love y'all.
We
We
love
love
you
you.
too,
We
baby.
We love you, little Dave.
Yes, that's good. That's good. That's
So
good.
We're just wrapping it up.
Yeah, but one thing, how are we able to keep our relationships intact? They don't know we've been fought, we've not talked for months and weeks, you know what I'm saying? So how do
We
we?
never been no.
We ain't never been like that. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Yeah, she probably
hey,
had.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm just saying is, how do we maintain this no matter what we've been through?
What I tell y'all what y'all
And
have to
quit
do.
stop getting your feelings so much.
Yeah.
They stop pissing me off then. I'm like,
Listen, you can't be sensitive now.
Yeah, you got to
You
do
can't
it.
be
I am
oversensitive.
sensitive.
You the only one.
You can't soon somebody cross your senses. You ready to wig out and do all the other things.
But that goes to show some of that stuff came from being mad in my relationship and I took it out on y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're right.
But see, that's how y'all have to learn.
But we learn.
Yeah.
We learn not to do
When
this stuff.
somebody else make you angry, you shouldn't take it off on
Y'all the closest ones to me. Somebody gotta
No,
hurt like me.
no.
I'm just saying that's how I felt when I was in that
That's one
mindset.
way right
But
there.
because that's our relationship. I'm always love you, but that's gonna put a damper on the relationship.
We gonna be all right.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm tired of myself.
All right, love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love you.
The Wiggins in the house.
Thank you.
We'll see
Hey.
y'all next week. Wiggins
That's
Unplugged.
cool.
Let's talk about it.
Yep.
Okay.
Wiggins Unplugged.